What is going on YouTube? It is Clubnismo, and this is my Stamina Necromancer build for the Deadlands patch. We'll get right into it here and have a look at the character sheet. On the back bar we got 31.9k max health and 25.6k max dam. Not looking too bad. We got 4300 weapon damage on the back bar unbuffed and 1580 stamina recovery. We got 34 points in health, 30 into stam. On the front bar unbuffed, we got 4238 weapon damage. It's a little bit lower, but you guys will see here in a second. Now for the race, consumables, and the MUNDUS stone. For the race, we are an Imperial on this build, and the reason I chose that is because it increases your max health by 2000, increases your max stam by 2000, and reduces the cost of all your abilities by 6%. And that's not just your weapon or class abilities. We're talking roll dodge, sprint, block, bash, you name it. Everything is reduced by 6%. For the food, we are running the Lava Foot Soup. Increase your max stam by 4500 and stamina recovery by 451. So you get good max stam out of this and amazing recovery. That is why we have 34 points into health, just to level out that health, because this food gives you none of it. We are running the Serpent MUNDUS stone, which gives you 310 stam recovery. Now we'll get into the gear, the part you guys have all been waiting for. This build definitely isn't anything special. I'm pretty sure every stam character out there that's running dual wield is using this build, but we'll get right into it here. So on the main hand, we are running a Nirnhone mace of Plague Break. On the offhand, we got a sharpened mace of Plague Break. And these two glyphs, I would have these switched around. And on the back bar, we have a Clever Alchemist Greatsword, and it is Nirnhoned. So I've messed around with Powered and Nirnhoned, and in all honesty, I can't really say there's a huge difference. But having Nirnhoned on your back bar with like Rally up, the enchantment up, continuous, clever, all those things that give you weapon damage, and holy man, your weapon damage tooltip is through the roof. And we all know that the more weapon damage you have, the better your healing's going to be. So I decided to, you can craft clever, so it's not that big of a deal. So I decided to try out Nirnhoned, and I'm definitely liking it. You guys can go defending if you wanted to. There's just one CP that we'd have to change around, and I'll show you guys that in just a minute. For our monster set, we are running Balorg, and I have a heavy infused tristat, heavy reinforced triglyph chest, well-fitted medium shoulder, medium impenetrable belt, medium impenetrable bracers, medium reinforced with a tristat glyph on the legs, medium well-fitted boots. And for the jewelry, big surprise, we are running Harmony, all three. Oh, plus we got this trainee necklace here too. And Malakath. For the enchantments, we are running all weapon damage. And the reason why I stayed away from putting maybe one or two recovery in there is just because we are an Imperial. We got recovery food and a recovery Mundus. So we got to pull out as much weapon damage as humanly possible. And this is how we're going to boost it up a little bit. And for the skills, front bar we are running Whirling Blades, Avid Boneyard, Blast Bones, Shuffle, Razor Caltrops, and Dawnbreaker of Smiting. For the back bar we got Ravenous Goliath, Rally, Mortal Coil. And the reason why I put Mortal Coil on the back bar rather than having Shuffle there is just because that's where I'm so used to having it. On the Magcrow is on the same button back bar, and I'm just so constantly used to pressing this button all the time. and well slotted, your healing done is increased by 3%. So it does give you a little bit of a boost having the coil on your back bar. Just a little untraditional having shuffle on the front bar is all. Don't gotta worry about it. We also got Beckoning Armor, Spirit Guardian, and Resolving Vigor. Now we'll get straight into those champion points. For the blue tree, we are running Master at Arms, Fighting Aura, Ironclad, and Duelist Rebuff. So if you were going to run defending on your back bar, you would want to either switch out Duelist Rebuff or Ironclad, one of the two, whichever you feel comfortable dropping, and run Focus Mending. Might offset the healing a little bit, not too sure, but either way, Focus Mending is where you'd want to go. But by having that Nirnhone backhand, it allows you to run Duelist Rebuff and Ironclad, and I feel like I've gotten a ton of tankiness out of this. When I first put the build together and I was running Nirnhoned, I only ran Ironclad and Focus Mending, but the defenses definitely were lacking, but the heals were amazing. I wanted to build in a little bit more base defenses, so I went with this, and I'm definitely going to stick with this. For the red tree, we got Balanced Vitality, Slippery, Sustained by Suffering, and Survival Instincts. Survival Instincts is just all around an amazing choice for your red tree, especially on an Imperial. While afflicted with a status effect, your core combat skills cost 25% less. Add that to that 6% you get for being an Imperial. Your roll dodging, sprinting, bashing, blocking, all that good stuff pretty much costs nothing. Now we will start off by getting into the back bar buffed up stats. So without Clever Proc, we got 5184 weapon damage and just under 20k spell and physical resist. That may look low to some people out there, but I'm telling you, Necro has just so much built-in defense, added up with that CP, tons of roll dodging everywhere. You'll have no problem with those resistances. I promise you. And we also got 2000 stam recovery without a potion or continuous. So that is amazing. And for the front bar, we will buff up Clever. So we got 8591 physical pen, and we had, I don't know if you saw that there, but we had 6300 weapon damage. That's a ton. This build has got great weapon damage, great healing, great defenses, great sustain, just all around great everything. You're running probably one of the greatest proc sets of all time, with one of the most reliable sets, Clever Alchemist, and one of the best monster sets in the game, Battle Orc, and you got yourselves one of the best Harmony Necromancer builds out there. I hope you guys enjoyed this build video, and if you're wondering like, hey Club, where's all the gameplay at? I'll put a link up in the corner of the screen. If you look right now, you can click on that link and go check out this build in action. I had some serious fun 2vxing with Clubnismo, got some good clips, and all around a great build. You guys will see my sustain being put to the test, my defenses, and how great the damage is for how tanky you are. So as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.